What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we're going to talk about the debacle, the outrage, the situation that is going on right now with Marvel Strike Force, where they completely fail to deliver on a major event. We are starting a new one-year saga, and we are starting off on the left foot, and if you don't get the reference, it means we are starting on a very bad way. So I was lucky, I was able to unlock Nova already, but I was going through my second run on difficulty 9, and then the Scourge or the trials for Nova disappeared. And we already have some information on a blog post, what the hell is going on and so on. So in this video, we're going to talk why this happens, what is Scopely so worried about that they don't have time to focus on the game and on the bugs, why this keeps happening, what the hell is going on, and at the end of the day, why Marvel Strike Force sucks. It's the only reason. Like, I would not be surprised of people quitting because of this bullshit. So as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure you share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button. Let's get started. Just a reminder that make sure you check out the channel. We already have the new video with my first run on the Scourge to unlock Nova at 4 stars, and we'll have videos of Nova in raids, in Alliance Wars, and maybe somewhere else. I don't know. I already have these videos made. I just have to make the thumbnails for them. Either way, let's talk about what the hell is going on with the Nova event. So as you can see, I was lucky. I was playing on the first few hours of the game, and I was able to unlock a Nova. But if you go look for the Scourge event, it's gone. They completely removed the Scourge event. And the reality of it, if you guys saw my video, we can open the video for a little bit. Let's remove the sound. So if you take a look at the video, there are instances where we have bio characters that are taking multiple turns. It's ridiculous. On top of that, there are scourges or packs or whatever they want to call this time. There are scourges that contradict other scourges. So when one scourge activates, the other activates as well, which denies the one before, and then it gets into a cycle. There was a situation where I was doing scourges, and it kept repeating, flipping and deflipping and deflipping and deflipping again. It was so ridiculous. I don't know what even to think about it. It's just the reality of it is that they don't test the events. There is no human that tests these events. There is literally no one. I have to see the person testing it, because no one tested it. They put the events through some AI generated bullshit with some AI learning that has some criteria, and if it matches the criteria, then it's good for them. And then you have no humans testing these. And yes, the Scourge was playable. I was actually having a lot of fun with all this RNG, because sometimes you'd have like 10 turns in a row, other times you'd not have 10 turns in a row. So the RNG factor was positive in terms of the fun, but it was not positive in terms of having a consistent experience that is part of a leaderboard. And that's a problem that we have, as always, not here on the game. A problem that we have, as always, is the stupid leaderboards. So they try to sell us a bunch of stuff with these leaderboards and so on, and if we are competing, of course, we have to be all on the same floor. But it's not the case. We have this different experience based on the bugs that you'll get for this Nova Scourge. Beyond that, there are other situations going on in the background that show the priority of Scopely, Boundless, whatever you want to call them, which is the woke agenda. Do you guys know what means woke? Well, woke is a term that is used to define progressive agendas. So anything that is like LGBT propaganda, or anything that is like socialist propaganda, Marxist propaganda, anything that is about the rights of the minorities and so on, that's considered to be, and feminist, also feminist agenda, that's considered to be woke agenda. And this is the main priority of Scopely. This is the main priority of Boundless. It's not about making a good game. It's about promoting their agenda that helps out their, or makes the investors happy, because it doesn't make the customers happy. If you guys heard about the Bud Light debacle, so Bud Light controversy, for example, let's go like this. If you take a look at this, like, we have multiple articles about the Bud Light boycott, because they try to use someone who's pretending to be a woman and promoting the beer, because the beer was not good enough for normal people, so it had to be for other people as well. And I don't know, like, when people make products, as someone who had businesses, we make the products for everyone. We don't target specific audiences. Why would you put aside specific targets of the audience? So it doesn't make any sense. And in the case of Bud Light, the mother company, or the major company, the company behind Bud Light, they lost billions and billions of dollars in revenue. But this is what Scopely, this is what Boundless is interested in, is promoting woke agenda. And this, I'm not saying this like because I have something against LGBT people or whatever. Like, do whatever you want with your butthole, but you cannot push that agenda on other people. Like, do whatever you want. If you are trying to push that agenda on other people, you are what's called a fascist. Yeah, that's what you are. Because if you are pushing agenda, if you are pushing ideals, if you are pushing narratives into someone, that's being a fascist. That's being a dictator. And this is what these people are trying to be. They are trying to change society as a whole, and they think that they're going to get some end game benefit with it. I don't see it. Like, where is the end game benefit? Losing billions and billions of dollars, losing all your customers? Is this the benefit that you want? I don't know. But yeah, in terms of Marvel Strike Force, a few years ago, when it was the Black Lives Matter protests, they pledged to give $1 million to Black Lives. I'm not sure if they gave the money or not. Probably they didn't give any money. But we saw on TV, even in Europe, that the Black Lives Matter movement was destroying everything in the United States. We saw what happened in Portland. It was terrible. We saw people being murdered, businesses and homes being destroyed. It's ridiculous. But once again, Scopely, Boundless, Marvel Strike Force, they gave $1 million, supposedly pledged at least to give $1 million to Black Lives Matter. And they used that money to buy mansions in other places, millions and millions of dollars worth of mansions in different places, not the places affected by the riots and the destruction and the killings and so on. Beyond that, you can see now in-game. So there was a recent video on Marvel Strike Force YouTube channel where they said we are going to have the first non-binary character. I'm not sure to who that is important to. Like, I don't know, people say that Phyla-Vell and Iceman is gay. Like, I don't care about their sexualities. I care about the character in-game. Their sexualities, it doesn't matter to me. I think you should keep your sexualities and your politics far away from the game, because that's not important. We use this game as an escape from reality. And if you are escaping to a place where we are being bombarded with narratives, with agendas, especially agendas that in many parts of the world are quite problematic, I honestly don't know if people will be able to keep playing Marvel Strike Force. It's just something that, how can I escape of something if the place I'm escaping to is still bombarding me with stuff I'm not interested in? So this is quite problematic. I strongly believe that some people will find this very, very problematic. 60% of my audience is not from the United States, and 60% of my English-speaking audience is not part of the United States, and many of the people agree that Marvel Strike Force is not the place to have this kind of propaganda being delivered. So can you guys focus on making a good game rather than trying to push narratives, trying to push agendas, trying to push politics into people? And if you guys don't believe in me, let's take a look at the data mines. So this is the data mines for the month of June. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass or something because I'm not showing any evidence. But let's take a look at the data mines. So this is the most recent data mines for the game. So we have the Cosmo being released soon. We have information about the event for Cosmo. We have all kinds of things, the release of Korg, also Dark Dimension 6 and so on. But when you scroll down to the most recent data mines, let's take a look at what we find. Okay, so we have right here trials and tribulations. Okay, cool. Good dog, cool. Then we are almost there. We're almost there. We have a lot of data mines today. We have this right here. So updates to the avatars of the players. So the avatars, if you go in game, it's this option right here. And I just realized I was not showing you the data mines. So once again, the avatar is this thing right here, the blue border. So we can change the borders now to different borders or different frames, how they call them. So as you can see, we have several frames in the game right now. Well, Scopely is taking these borders to the next level. We're going to take the borders to the next level. Let's take a look at which borders are coming to Marvel Strike Force. Okay, so let's take a look at here. Unchanged savers, okay. So locked avatar, locked, okay. Frames, achievements in, okay, cool. Let's take a look at Dark Dimension frames. So this is the frames we already have in the game. And now let's take a look at this right here. Unlock ID frame Pride unlock. Unlock via the Pride 2023 celebration inbox. So you are going to get frames. You're going to get these based on the Pride month. Transsexual frame, transsexual pride frame, non-binary pride frame, bisexual pride frame, pansexual pride frame, asexual pride frame, and lesbian pride frame. This is the priorities of Marvel Strike Force. This is the priorities. Is this what you guys are focusing in instead of fixing the bugs? This is what you guys are focusing in instead of making sure that the game does not have a lot of bugs? Is this what you guys are focusing in before you release a major event like the Nova event? I honestly cannot understand it. This is the most recent data mines. Bisexual pride, pansexual pride, asexual pride, lesbian pride, transsexual pride, non-binary pride. What is this? Like, what is your goal? What? And we have some flags here. So there is no straight pride, okay? So that's already discrimination. If you are helping someone based on their sexuality, based on whatever, it doesn't matter. It's already discrimination. You are discriminating against straight people. Why? Why exactly? What did straight people do to you? Why some people will have special borders for them and straight people cannot have borders? Then what about the if love is love? People that say this say love is love. Okay, so where is the pride frame for the pedophilia? Where is the pride frame for the bestiality? Where is the pride frame for these other sexualities that we have out there? Where is the pride frame for the people that pretend that they are little girls? Not only they are transsexual, but they are also trans age, transracial, trans whatever. Where is the pride frame for all those people? And once again, where is the pride frame for the straight people? What's next? Black pride frame, Asian pride frame, Confederate flag pride frame or something? What's next? Can you not focus on politics? Can you focus on the gameplay? Can you focus on making a good game that is not full of bugs and people can have a good experience where they can escape from the real world? It would be amazing. Once again, it would be amazing. It would be really, really amazing if you guys from Boundless, from Scopely would put the politics aside and just make a good game. Because this is not going to help anyone. This is not going to help anyone. It's literally not going to help anyone. It's cringe. It's desperate. I don't get the goal. What's the purpose of this? So are you trying to make like gay people to spend more money on your game? Is that the thing? Because that's usually what companies do. They put the pride flag and so on because it says literally buy our stuff. Buy our stuff because we like you. No one likes you. You guys all only care about money. So I really hope that this is something that we can put our differences aside, the straight people and the non-straight people. We can put our differences aside and see that we are being used to just give more money to these companies based on this bullshit propaganda and bullshit pretending that they are your allies or anything like that. At the end of the day, I don't give a shit about you. They are going home with their normal lives and whatever, with their with their pockets full of money, and that's pretty much it. But at the end of the day, what we have is a disgusting game. There are people already saying that they are going to quit the game because of the bugs, because of this pride flag situation and so on. Because, yeah, like, what are you guys thinking? Can you guys make a good game instead of focusing on shit that doesn't matter for the game itself? If you guys want to do this in your own life, that's great. But keep that outside of the game, because the game is international. In many countries, this is extremely offensive. This is extremely offensive. In part of Europe, in parts of the Middle East, in parts of Asia, this is extremely offensive. So you guys should be a little bit more open-minded and not be so much xenophobic. But yeah, that's Scopely for you. That's Marvel Strike Force. Those are the bugs. That's the bullshit right now. This is absolute bullshit. And honestly, it was a moment for celebration, the release of Nova and the next 1 year long journey, but it goes down the drain as being absolute fuckfest of Scopely once again. So yeah, that's gonna be the video. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as possible, of course. Let me know in the comments below what you think about these topics. Do you think Scopely is going too far on pushing narratives in game? You think this is normal? And where are you from? If you are from some different country, is this acceptable there? Because where I'm staying right now is not super acceptable. But you guys let me know what you think about that and all the problems that we have with Scopely in general. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. And once again, let me know in the comments below what you think about that. If you feel important, share it with your friends. Let them know what's coming on the upcoming months in terms of frames to the game. I hope we also get a Ukraine frame or something, because like, if we don't have a Ukraine frame, it's like completely disrespectful. Like what Scopely is doing, I don't understand. Beyond that, make sure you check out the channel, because once again, we're gonna have tons of videos with different content on what's going on. We're gonna upload multiple videos per day, and YouTube is not going to show them to you because it's gonna be too many. So make sure to check out the channel. And that's all for now, guys. So I'll see you guys later. Take care.